This is Dr. Sharma from Colonelsdental Spa, Bangalore, India. Porcelain crowns have got a very high compressive strength, but they are weak in tensile strength. Fracture of porcelain crowns can occur because of various reasons. Primarily, it is seen that if there is any interference of the crown with the opposing natural tooth or the opposing crown, if at all, that is when the porcelain crown fractures. While fitting a porcelain crown, it is very important to see whether there is any interference from the opposing tooth, which also elicits in a way which is called the high point. Now, such high points should be relieved at the time of fitting a porcelain crown. Porcelain, it has been seen that once it fractures, it is difficult to repair it clinically. One of the reasons for a fracture of porcelain crown is also the preparation of the tooth or the grinding, which is commonly known, which the dentist does of the tooth structure. Now, such preparations of the tooth should not have any sharp edges, which in turn will cause forces which will fracture the porcelain. All the prepared tooth structures should be well rounded off. It is also very important to see that porcelain should always be grinded with the help of a porcelain grinding stone rather than a diamond burr being used to adjust the porcelain at the time of fitting. Because if a diamond burr is used at the time of fitting for grinding of a high point, it generally leads to a fracture of the porcelain crown. Porcelain is generally fused in a furnace, layer by layer. So there may be times when a certain air bubbles which can be incorporated in the porcelain, which can be a weak point in the structure of the porcelain. Now, such porcelain crowns, which is also called a manufacturing defect, now such porcelain crowns are more prone to fracture than a porcelain crown which has been nicely and properly fused. So such porcelain crowns, if at all they fracture, they have to be remade. Sometimes, if a layer of porcelain crown is fractured on the tooth surface, it can be repaired chairside by a dentist using a porcelain repair kit. But it also depends upon where the fracture is. In case the fracture is on an area which is on a stress-bearing area or on a cusp of the tooth which is a load-bearing area, then such repairs cannot be done in the clinic and they should go back to the lab for either repair or making of a fresh or a new crown altogether. At Colonelsdental Spa, we have the knowledge, we have the skill to prepare the tooth in such a way so as to receive a porcelain crown so that it does not fracture at all. And we also send our crowns to standardized labs which take full precaution to make well-fused porcelain crowns. But in case a crown fractures, which we have fabricated, we take full responsibility and support our patients for a very, very long time in replacing the crown if at all it is required.